Hello everyone, it's the TheRamenNoodleGoddess, and welcome back to another movie review. I'm going to be talking about Alita, Battle Angel, and the first thing I just want to say, I thought this movie, its animations were really stunning, and the art was very good, and the idea of the movie was really good. I just wanted to start this video with a couple positive things to say about this, because what I liked about the movie was the art style and the animation and the idea of the movie, and then what I didn't like was everything else. Like I said before, the idea was really cool, but it was executed horribly. The writing was so awkward and unnatural, like the dialogue was so unnatural and robotic. Literally, Alita's facial expressions and reactions to anything and everything gave me aneurysms. Shout out to one of my friends, Sara B. She watched the movie with me and we both hated it. We were cringing the whole time, and I started this Google Doc and I was like, hey Sarah, why don't you write all of your opinions down and I can use it in the video if you want. So I printed out what she wrote on Google Docs, and this is what she wrote. And most of mine was in my head, but this is what I wrote. I'm just gonna read this out loud, kind of like how I would talk about a movie review, but this is what Sara B said, and I was reading through it, and I pretty much agree with everything she talked about. Okay, first of all, what kind of What kind of Matrix-esque BDSM leather play wet dream did these outfits come from? That's what I want to know. Who allowed that red cloak to pass through costume design? Why was there roller derby? Seriously, why? It made minimal impact in what was otherwise a goofy, borderline excusable piece of work that was more of a scavenger hunt than a movie. Alita the Battle Angel is startlingly shallow, even at the best of times. While a lot of this can be attributed to the main character, Alita, who flips from happy to sad to angry at the flip of a switch, the plot doesn't help much. The dialogue is awkward, like I said before. That was like the main thing that we noticed. The dialogue and the writing was horrible. And it was downright unnatural and cringeworthy at worst. Awkward cuts crop up at strange points in the movie, sometimes mid-dialogue, for example, Alita discovering chocolate, hinder any real poignancy scenes may otherwise have. I left the theater feeling robbed. And in a way, I had. I'd been robbed of the time I could have spent watching a film that genuinely brought me joy, as opposed to the haphazard cringe fest of a film, with its only credit being the stellar animation and visuals breathing life into a fictional world that feels tangible to audience members. That's where the good bits end. Character motivations are either unclear or achingly absent. Alita is about as deep as a puddle, and it shows in every scene she's in. This is supposed to be the titular character of the story, the heroine, yet we never really can understand why she wants something. Subtlety and tact are lost on the script of Alita, perhaps best seen when Alita, decision-maker extraordinaire, tries to offer her heart to her fuck boyfriend Hugo. She makes many mistakes based on stupid decisions, but never learns since she doesn't suffer the consequences of them. She decides to pick a fight with a bunch of hunters in a bar. Don't worry, she manages to take on all of the highly experienced, highly specialized killers on with ease all on her own. She's overpowered and unparalleled as a last-of-her-kind cyborg with combat technology that ensures she never loses a fight. Her stupidity and recklessness never fail to amaze, though. The roller derby, while doubtlessly meant to serve as a commentary on the strife found in the great inequalities and suffering found below the great sky city of Zalem, feels vapid and short-sighted. Terrible dialogue and groan-inducing one-liners pepper each scene that's evidently supposed to spark emotional investment in the audience. So that was really well written. I'm pretty sure she wants to be a journalist, but those were pretty much all the opinions I had as well. It's been like a week since I saw the movie. It came out on Valentine's Day, and I was watching a movie with my friend Damien, and we saw the trailer for it, and we were like, wow, that's pretty good. That looks really interesting, because without the context and like the little bits of awkward pieces that were in the movie, it looked really cool because the art style was so unique looking and just the animation was fabulous. And then I was so severely disappointed when I saw that movie. At first it was like, okay, this is kind of cool, it's a little bit awkward, but I'm gonna give it a chance. And then it just kept going, and I don't know where it went because it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Her reactions, Alita's reactions to everything were so awkward and unnatural, and it was just everything was cringy. The writing was probably the worst part in my opinion. I feel like maybe if certain actors carried out the scenes in different ways, it would be a little bit better, but not by much. Honestly, her facial expressions kind of made me uncomfortable, especially a lot of the fight scenes where it would like cut to like certain other like flashbacks and then it would cut back. Just like that back and forth was so awkward and so uncomfortable to watch. It made me like squeal around in my seat. Like, also, can we talk about that kiss scene between Alita and Hugo? Can we talk about how unnatural it was, how unnatural everything in this movie was? As soon as it like panned away and it showed their full bodies and she put a hand up on his face, I literally jumped out of my seat and jumped onto Sarah and started laughing my butt off because it was so weird looking. It was awful. So I definitely give this movie a 1 out of 5 star ratings because I would do 0, but you know, the art style and the animation was there, but literally everything else sucked. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and take this to heart because literally do not spend your money on this movie when you could be watching The Green Book. I'm pretty sure the last time I watched this other movie, Alita Battle Angel was worse than The Kissing Booth. And that says a lot. Yeah, definitely don't recommend watching this movie. Do not go waste your money or time. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. And again, just an opinion walking around on the internet. You don't have to like it, you don't have to agree with it, but I'm just here. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and follow me on all my social medias listed down below. And if Sarah lets me, I will also link down below her Tumblr because she is addicted. And she's an amazing writer, an amazing friend. I love her so much, and I want to thank you if you're watching this, Sarah. I want to thank you for helping me write this. You basically wrote everything anyway, so it's fine. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.